Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kol Haloyim La, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who rule well. Blessings, Salakia. Blessings and salutations to the helpful elect that scattered abroad, the Hakim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson is edifying. All right. Salakia, I was actually doing the live and I got kicked out of my live. This damn devil cut my live off twice. So I figured I'd just go inside the house and do it off my computer. All right. Salakia to anybody that was listening on those lives and I had to redo it twice. Hey, just be like that sometimes. Satan, especially every time certain things come up, he pretty much will cut your live off because he don't want that information to be put out. And the last one they just cut me off on was when when this devil wanted to quote scriptures. And pretty much, I was saying that, this damn devil has, he does not have the Lord in his thoughts. So for him to pull out scriptures, man, it's almost like being blasphemous toward the Lord. All right. Being blasphemous towards Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. But again, Salakia, I did get cut off twice, so Lord willing, I don't get cut off on this one. I'm gonna try to go through it as fast as I can. All right. Which pretty much what I was going into in the lives before I got cut off, all right, was that there's so much mass shooting, so much death going on right now, according to the United States Archives of Mass Shootings. Let me see. All right. This was the most recent one. Okay, let me just share my screen. I got to erase the other two videos I was doing. All right, but this was the latest one. This happened about 8 hours ago. This was in a medical facility. I believe it was a college. It was a campus. All right, but let's bring it out real quick. And pretty much what I was saying before is that you have to understand that all this mass shooting that's going around, all right, it's all psyops. It's all to bring in a certain agenda of gun control. All right. There's an Illuminati card that actually is being played right now, and it's the Illuminati card itself is gun control. All right. Let me grab that if I can find it real quick. Illuminati card, gun control. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like right here. You see? So, let me zoom in. All right. It says increase the power of all violent government groups by 3. Increase the power of all criminal groups by 1. This card replaces any red New World Order card in play. I mean, believe it or not, these devils play this game, man. They really play these games. All right. And, brothers that's been, in this truth, and sisters that's been following, a lot of brothers have brought out these different cards and different scenarios, So we're in the time of gun control. And that's why you see so much mass shootings, being brought up or happening. A lot of it is psyops, a lot of it is agents that are used to make these scenarios. A lot of crisis actors are being used, just like in the past. That's what they do when they want to put fear in people's hearts and they want to, bring a certain agenda. And it's all being done because these devils is about to roll on us. All right. Matter of fact, let me bring out that scripture. This is Revelations. Let me make sure. Yep. This is Revelations. What did I want? Oh, 12. 12 and 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has a short time. You see, so this devil's running out of time, so he has to make his moves, man. And him pushing out this gun control, all right, is basically to get the arms out of people's hands. All right. So you don't have protection when the time comes that they come running up in your home, because that's what they really want to do. They want to run up in your home. All right. That's why they're going to have these blackouts. All right. Martial law is about to be coming up soon. All right. And in order for them to proceed and actually, you know, be successful, they have to get as many guns out of your hands as possible. So when the time comes, you don't have anything to defend yourself. But see, at the end of the day, we don't care about that, because we have Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that's going to defend us. All right. We don't need, that's why it tells you in Ecclesiastes, weapons of wisdom is better than weapons of war. You see, that's why it says that we are not, our weapons of warfare are not carnal. Okay. So we are not even going to trust in our bow. Okay, we're going to trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai as always. That's the only thing you should be trusting in, man, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is your weapon, man. This scriptures is your weapon, right? Matter of fact, the Lord said that he going to make us his weapon. We're going to be a battle axe. We're going to be made a weapon, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Shalom, sister Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Barakatah. Salaki, I know you was probably in the feed. I had to redo this. I just did it off my actual computer because they knocked me off twice. They just cut my live feed like it was nothing. So I have to erase those, and I've been doing it off of here now. So Lord willing, it's able to last the whole way without being cut. All right. But you know, again, so these mass shootings are being brought up to bring up that certain agenda of them taking the guns away from the people, so they have no way of protecting themselves. Matter of fact, me and the brother was chopping it up, talking about how they have technology where they're gonna be able to pass by your house and just scan your house to see if you have guns in there, man. All right. And if they got them, hey, they're gonna go knock on your door. They're gonna take them away from you. All right. And they've been talking about this for a while. But this is why they have all these mass shootings that are happening all of a sudden, which Yahweh Bashim Yahushai gave to Apostle Tahar. The name of this year was what? The year of the turn up. So, you know, there are a lot of deaths going on. There is a lot of shootings, man. But when it comes to that mass shooting, that's why I believe it's all bullshit. Because it's all made to, you know, put fear in your heart. All right. And then for them to bring in their agenda. All right. And then what I was bringing out before was I was bringing out different. Yeah, this is one of them. Matter of fact, let me bring this out real quick, because this was the one that happened today.
Our dispatch received a call of an active shooter at the Natalie Medical Building at 6457 South Yale Avenue. We had officers arrive at the location.
See, like what the hell is fire trucks doing over there? See, you got these little fire truck people. What the hell are they doing there? This is a mass shooting. What do you need fire trucks for? Little fire trucks. They're not the big fire trucks that put out the fire, but these are like the chief fire, the fire department chiefs. All right. What are they doing there?
The location at 4:56, so a 3-minute.
See, I don't see nothing but just a whole bunch of commotion with a bunch of cop cars to make it look like there was this big incident going on. Yeah, there's people in the back.
Response time, we have one shooter that is dead, and
And that's the main thing, that this is why when it comes to mass shootings, I don't believe it, because they always are dead. They never have the story to tell, you see? And then when they show you bodies being picked up and all that, you never see blood on the sheets. You never see blood all over the floor. These people are always using high-powered weapons, man. Rifles and snipers and all that shit. When you get shot by snipers and high-powered rifles, man, there's guts everywhere. Guts coming, brains coming out the head, man. All right? Massive bleeding. You don't ever see these things, man. So that's what makes it become more of a psyops, you know. And again, you never hear the story from the killer because he always gets put to death. Okay, he always self-inflicts himself and kills himself. Don't you think that if he was a real killer, he would want to tell his story of why he did it? You know. But hey, that's how these devils work.
Right now, we believe that is self-inflicted. We do not have an identity. That we believe we're getting close on the identity of the suspect, and we have confirmed he had one long gun, a rifle, and one handgun.
See, a long gun, a rifle. If you getting shot by a rifle, man, it's gonna be a lot of bloodshed. There's gonna be body parts flying out your pieces of your brain if you get shot in your head, anything like that, man.
On the scene at the time.
All right. Let me see what else they have on that. This one's another one. 5 dead, including shooter. All these damn cameras, all these cop cars for one shooter that killed himself. All right. Come on, man. He does that. Let me see what they had over here. So lucky, I just seen it. Oh, there it goes. Words like this, catastrophic scene, you know, you make it bigger than what it is.
Shooter at the Natalie building behind me earlier today. Officers got here, got into the building very quickly. We believe we have the shooter down. We have multiple injuries, multiple civilians right now. One might be killed. We have several people shot. We've got fire working with our SWAT team and the initial officers in the scene to get as many people out as possible. Right now, it's a quiet scene, so there's no one actually shooting inside. So we are doing a floor-by-floor, room-by-room search to make sure that we don't have anybody else outstanding in the building. We're starting a slow evacuation. There's no technical active shooter where someone's actually discharging rounds at this time. If you go into a situation where someone is discharging rounds, we're going to address that situation with a contingent of officers and follow that. So right now, it's settled down. We're trying to rescue those who are injured, and we're treating this as a catastrophic scene in there right now. So we're trying our best to navigate through every single floor. We're having some difficulties getting through some locked doors, but we're locking floor by floor down, and we're bringing more and more officers in here so we can safely clear the entire building. We have multiple floors, 5 or more floors right now, with hundreds of rooms and hundreds of people within the building. So you have to give us some time on this. Right now, we believe that the primary shooter is down. So unless we have intelligence that another shooter is in the building, we'll work on that. We had an active shooter at the Natalie.
I'll tell you what, one thing I learned in the psychology class was when a person speaks to you and looks down all the time, down to his left, down to his right, he lying. Because when he was just speaking, it was like he was thinking about what he wanted to say properly, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just saying it. When something is live and something's really happening, man, you just gonna look at the camera and speak. You know, you're gonna let them know what's going on. But he was doing a whole lot of looking down and all that. All right. So again, can't believe any of this shit that goes on. All right, so that's 2 on that real quick. So let me lock here. Give me 1 second. Let me see. So before I was pulling up this chart, all right. In 2020, in 2022, all right, we've already had, I believe the number was 200 something mass shootings. And what I was saying in the video before I kept getting cut off was that, you know, all these shootings, and where is it that they made the news? You know, there are certain ones that are making the news, but where are the rest of these things? All right. They were saying that there is 10 mass shootings a week. If there's 10 mass shootings a week, that means weekly you should hear about 10 different mass shootings for the week. You don't hear about it. I don't hear about it. You know, I don't know if anybody else is watching the news that I watch, you know, but I literally don't hear about 10 shootings a week at all. But that's what the number is. And again, this devil hypes up his numbers. He likes playing with numbers. All right, just like he liked playing with the numbers of the cases back in, you know, the pandemic and all that. All right, they were just throwing numbers out there. It's the same thing they're doing right now. They're throwing numbers out here, man. All right, look, June 1st. This is Oklahoma, the one that just passed. This is May 31st, which was yesterday. All right, Texas, Waco. All right, you got one in the day before that, which they did say that let me see if it was still in here. They did say that there was 9. Let me see. Yup, right here. This is the other article I have pulled out. It said 9 killed, more than 60 injured in Memorial Day weekend mass shootings. All right, so there was a whole lot of mass shootings going supposedly over the weekend. All right, which I believe there was many shootings because the Lord is bringing death upon the earth right now, man. All right, to the issues belong to the Lord belong the issues of death, and He making sure that He bringing people down right now. All right, this is Memorial Day weekend numbers prelim. It says 5 p.m. From 5 p.m. Friday until 5 a.m. Tuesday, there's been 156 deaths. All right, all concerning mass shootings. Mass shootings, it was 14, 412 injured. All right, which I believe that's what they were saying in here. Yep, it says a preliminary count found that gun violence, not just mass shootings, left at least 156 people dead and 412 injured from 5 p.m. Friday until 5 a.m. Tuesday. All right. So pretty much there should be mass death going on right now. There should be mass shootings going on right now. If there's 10 a week, I'll tell you that. All right. I guess tomorrow when we wake up, we're going to hear of another mass shooting that went down without us knowing. But see, they pick and choose what they want to put on the news. All right, but going back, this is May 30th. You had one in Pennsylvania. All right, May 29th, you had one in Oklahoma. All right, look, 1 killed, 0 killed here, 2 killed here. All right, Texas, Houston, another one, 4 injured. You know, it just goes on forever. This is, you talk about within a week. Look, this is within a week. From June 1st to the 23rd. That would be a whole week. I mean, yeah, that would be a week from the 24th. So in 1 week, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 shootings in 1 week, they saying. And we've only heard about the mass shootings. See, that's what I was saying in the video earlier, that when it comes to mass shootings, they put this shit all over the news. put this fear in your heart. Oh, we killed these children and this and that. But what about the people that are just getting shot up on a day-to-day basis, man, that are in the hood or something, you know? Gang on gang violence, you know? Israelite on Israelite violence. They don't put that in the news, man, because they don't care about us. They just want us to kill ourselves, which all these guns and they want gun control, but all these guns come from the damn Edomites, man. They the ones that put these guns out in the streets. All right. They the ones that allow, you know, our people to go out there with no license and buy guns and all that. You put them out there so we could kill ourselves. All right. That's what it said. 213 mass shootings in 2022 already. See, we've been in this, it's been about 150 days into the year, and there's already been 213 mass shootings. So that means if we in 150 days into the year, that means there's been one mass shooting a day in America. And you know that's bullshit, man, because I ain't seen all them 150, you know, days worth of straight mass shootings. All we've been hearing about lately is the Buffalo. All right, you had the one, the other one, what was the other one? Yeah, I just forgot the name of it. But you see, they only have certain ones that they're bringing out. You know, just going to show you that this devil's all about bringing in his agenda, and he's all about lies, man. That's all he do is lie. All right. This is what I wanted to bring out before too. This is when I got cut off the second time when I was playing this video. I want you to see how Biden goes into this, is how fake he sounds. He's trying to sound like he's hurt, he's sad for the country, you know, that he wants to take action. But when it comes to actually speaking about what he wants to do with gun control, he gets like out of his little sad mode and he goes into, you know, he gets a little hype on it because that's what they really want to bring. You know, that's the agenda they want to bring, right? You know, he's about to come out right now. That's right. 2/3 are unruly as hell. Come on, Biden. Just slow ass. Here we go.
Good evening, fellow Americans. I had hoped.
Nah, just look at his face the whole time. He's just some, oh man.
I became president, I would not have to do this again. Another massacre. Uvalde, Texas. An elementary school. Beautiful, innocent, second, third, fourth graders. And how many scores of little children who witness what happened see their friends die as if they're on a battlefield, for God's sake. They'll live the rest of their lives.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? We really are in a battlefield right now. This is like a battlefield to us because we're in a spiritual battle right now that nobody understands. Only the elect understands the battle that we in. You know, as a matter of fact, the Lord is preparing us for that battle. All right, let me grab that real quick. That's Second Ezra's. No. Yeah, no, actually it is. I think it's the 6th chapter. Was it the 7th? Make you ready to the battle. Yup. This is 2nd Ezra 7:56, and it says, "For while we lived and committed iniquity, we consider not that we should begin to suffer for it after death." All right, and that's why there's a whole lot of judgment being brought upon the earth right now, man, because a lot of these people suffering for the things that they did in their past lives, all right, and this life. And it says, "Then answered he me and said, This is the condition of the battle which man that is born upon the earth shall fight." Yeah, because we're in a straight battle right now. And ultimately, we're in a spiritual battle that we're preparing for. All right. And the Lord, he's preparing his elect for what's to come. All right. So for him to say it's a battlefield, absolutely, we're in a battlefield right now. This is about to be a war between righteousness and wickedness, man. Okay. Just his face, man. His face just annoys me just looking at it. Because it's just.
There's a lot we don't know yet. There's a lot we do know. The parents who will never see their child again, never have them jump in bed and cuddle with them. Parents who will never be the same. To lose a child is like having a piece of your soul ripped away. There's a hollowness in your chest. You feel like you're being sucked into it. You're never going to be able to get out. Suffocating. It's never quite the same. It's a feeling shared by the siblings and the grandparents and the family members and the community that's left behind. Scripture says, Jill and I have talked about this in different contexts.
And this is where I got cut off exactly right after he said this scriptures. All right, let me bring this out real quick. This is Psalms 10 and 4. It says, "The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not in all his thoughts." All right. So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is never in these devil's thoughts, man. They could care less about the truth. They could care less about Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. So for this damn devil to quote scriptures, like I said, it's almost like he's just throwing it in the Lord's face. It's like he's being blasphemous toward the Lord, man. All right. It's lucky. A lot of people ain't willing to admit the truth. I heard when someone's lying, their mouth gets smaller. Yeah, it's true, yo. I learned that in psychology class, man. When people look down, all that. There's certain ways you could tell when someone's lying, man. When someone's being straight up with you, they look you dead in your face, man. All right, they let you know straight how it is. There's no stuttering. There ain't no thinking about it. They're just gonna tell you how they feel, and that's it, But you could tell how these people are, man, when they're hypocrites and shit like that. Just like how you seeing this guy right now speak. Biden speaking, and he over there trying to have this little sad face, but you could see through his eyes. That's why the scriptures say through this. Let me grab that real quick. Yo, that's it right there. Yeah. That's the one I think right there. Nah, that's not the wrong one. Is it that one? Salakia, give me 1 second. Where's it at? The eyes are the window to the soul, KJV. It's not coming up the way I want it to come up. No, it's not those. This is when it says, yeah, that one is a whole different scripture. But I forgot where the scripture's at. But there's a scripture that says that the eyes are the windows to the soul. So when he's speaking, man, you could just see that there really is no sympathy in him. That's why he's reading off of paper. That's why they be reading the prompt, you know. But when you really look into their eyes, man, you could tell there's no sorrow there. That's how you could tell when these people be lying too, that they be crisis actors. They'll be like, "Oh, I lost my daughter in the shooting and this and that," but there's not even one damn tear coming out of this person's fucking eyes, you know. When you lose somebody, you know, and you really went through something like that, man, people gonna be they're gonna be crying. You just gonna hear it in their voice. You're gonna hear the hurt. You know, these people don't really sound like they hurt, man. All right, but going back to that one precept, I said that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is not to know his thoughts. This guy's about to straight bring out a scripture.
Context. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit.
And yeah, he is to the brokenhearted. Who's the brokenhearted, man? Us, the Israelites, the ones that are at the bottom. You see, that's who the Lord deals with, man. All right. As a matter of fact, I believe it's Isaiah 61 to prove that. Isaiah 61 and yep. It says, the Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, is upon me because the Lord has anointed me to preach good tidings. All right. Meaning good what? Good news. This gospel is great news. Unto the meek, and he has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted. You see, the ones that have been broken, man, we've been brought down low. All right. The Lord broke us down, but he binds us together. All right. Which that's in let me get these out real quick. Which that's in Hosea, I believe it is. Hosea 6. Hosea 6:1. And it says, come and let us return unto the Lord, for he has torn and he will heal us. He has smitten, and he will bind us up. You see, he gonna bind us up together. And that's what he's doing right now. After 2 days, will he revive us. In the third day, he will raise us up, and we shall live in his sight. And that's why the prophets is out here, starting with the elders, all right? Starting with Abba Bivens all the way on down, man. That's why everybody's has been woken up. We've been revived. We've been raised up for these last days. And, you know, Lord willing, we are found it, you know, worthy that we may live in the sight of the Lord, man. You see, but it says the Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, is upon me because the Lord has anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound. And this is just speaking about the Israelites, man. To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn. See, the elect. To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, and oil of joy for mourning, and the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they may be called trees of righteousness, and the planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified. All right. So, you know, that's what we come out to preach, man. All right. So the Lord is sent to the brokenhearted. All right. But the brokenhearted sure as hell ain't this damn devil with his little bald spot in the back of his head. All right.
So many crushed spirits. So tonight, I ask the nation to pray for them. Give the parents and siblings the strength in the darkness they feel right now.
And there ain't no damn Edomites or none of these heathens should be praying, because all of their prayers is an abomination unto the Lord, man. The Lord ain't listening to not one of you. The Lord is listening to his people, and that's it. All right.
As a nation, we have to ask, when in God's name Are we going to stand up to the gun lobby?
See, he was sounding all sad, right? Let's go back. Let's go back a little bit. He was sounding sad, but as soon as he was coming into this gun law shit that we have to act on, he got all hype.
Jill and I have talked about this in different contexts, another context. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. So many crushed spirits. So tonight, I ask the nation to pray for them. Give the parents and siblings the strength in the darkness they feel right now. As a nation, we have to ask, when in God's name are we going to stand up to the gun lobby? When in God's name we do what we all know in our gut needs to be done? It's been 3,448 days, 10 years since I stood up at a high school in Connecticut, a grade school in Connecticut, where another gunman massacred 26 people, including 20 first graders at Sandy Hook Elementary School. Since then, there have been over 900 incidents of gunfires reported on school grounds. Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. Santa Fe High School in Texas. Oxford High School in Michigan. The list goes on, and the list grows when it includes mass shootings at places like movie theaters, houses of worship, as we saw just 10 days ago, the grocery store in Buffalo, New York. I am sick and tired of it. We have to act.
See, they got to act. And that's how they're going to act, by bringing in the gun control, man. Bringing in troops to run up in your house and take away your guns. All right? Like I said, me and the one brother was chopping it up. They have the technology to just roll around the streets and actually just look into your home without going into your home to see if you actually have guns in your house, man. You see? That's what they really want to do. They want to act on that. All right? Which, see, when the Egyptians stand up to it, the Egyptians against the Egyptians, they're not going to have none of that. That's why it's going to be a lot of sedition, man, because do you think these Edomites going to give up their arms? Hell no. All right, that's their blessing. That's Esau trying to take away Esau's blessing, and Esau is not going to have that, man. That's why there's going to be a lot of civil war out here, man. We're going to have a lot of civil war. But the main thing that they're trying to get to is Jake that has protection. And if they could get Jake that has protection, all right, all Edomites, they could care less about the Edomites that have protection, because they're going to want these damn Edomites to pretty much, they know Jacob's trouble's coming. So they know that a lot of our people going to be put down through the sword, you see, through these damn Edomites. All right. So they want to get the guns out of Jake's hands so they can run up in your home and take you hostage. Take you as a slave and put you in that FEMA camp, without you being able to protect yourself. All right. This devil slick with what he's doing, man.
And don't tell me we can't have an impact on this carnage. I spent my career as a senator and
real quick, I believe word etymology online, carnage. Carnage goes into the flesh, slaughter of animals, slaughter, murder. All right, because that's what he really wants to bring upon us, man. It's carnage. He wants to he want to be in his flesh. All right, and he want to slaughter and murder like he's always done. All right, always with that perpetual hatred that he has done. All right, to slaughter and murder our people, man. That's why they need to get them guns out of your hands, so he could do it without a fight. All right. Matter of fact, carnage definition: the killing of a large number of people. See this? That's what he wants, man. He wants mass. See, Biden is about to bring mass death upon the earth. He talking about all these mass shootings, all right? But what's really about to happen is that he's going to bring mass death, mass shootings on this place, man. America's about to feel it. All right, all through this damn. Well, I was gonna say because our people chose this damn devil, but at the end of the day, it don't matter because your vote don't matter. Your vote don't mean shit. All right, they had these presidents picked out before they even get picked out, before they even go into the into being voted for. They already know who they want to be next in line. There was something I forgot where it was, but I remember when Obama came into presidency, there was an article that went out where it was they had Obama picked like 40 years ago. He was already in line to be picked as president around this time that he, what was it, from 2008 to 2012, you see, all the way to 2016. All right, so hey man, they had that shit set up. But this is the point that they want. They want to bring true carnage, the killing of a large number of people. And what does that go into? We already know a word. DEPOL, you see? Depop, Salakia, POP. All right, I ain't even going to say the word. All right, we know what word I want to use. Got to be careful how you say these damn words now. All right, going back.
So, Vice President, working to pass common sense gun laws. We can and won't prevent every tragedy, but we know they work and have positive impact. When we passed the assault weapons ban, mass shootings went down. When the law expired, mass shootings tripled. The idea that an 18-year-old kid can walk into a gun store and buy 2 assault weapons is just wrong.
Yeah, but where does the idea come from? The idea comes from these damn devils pushing out their wicked agendas, their wicked vibration upon the earth. All right? How they teach, through movies and music that it's okay to kill. It's okay to do these things, you see? But he not taking account for it. He not going to sit there and say, yeah, you're right. I'm the blame for it. You damn right you the fucking blame for it, man. Which again, these are all psyops anyway, man.
In God's name, do you need an assault weapon for except to kill someone? Deer aren't running through the forest with Kevlar vests on, for God's sake. It's just sick. And the gun manufacturers have spent 2 decades aggressively marketing assault weapons, which make them the most and largest profit. For God's sake, we have to have the courage to stand up to the industry. Here's what else I know. Most Americans support common sense laws, common sense gun laws. I just got off a trip from Asia, meeting with Asian leaders.
Yeah, he reading that prompt right there.
And I learned of this while I was on the aircraft.
And it's funny. This guy is such a wicked ass devil. If you look at his face, it's almost, I don't know if y'all can see my arrow, but it's like his above his eyes is like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like you could see like a horn. I wish I could draw it. It's like you could see a horn over his eyes on some real shit. Because he's looking weird as hell as he's trying to bring out this damn speech. He's just looking all in confusion. All right, because he's probably got like so many damn demons on him right now, messing with him in his head. All right.
What struck me on that 17-hour flight, what struck me was these kinds of mass shootings rarely happen anywhere else in the world. Why? They have mental health problems. They have domestic disputes in other countries. They have people who are lost. But these kinds of mass shootings never happen with the kind of frequency they happen in America. Why? Why are we willing to live with this carnage? Why do we keep letting this happen? Where in God's name is our backbone to have the courage to deal with it and stand up to the lobbies? It's a time to turn this pain into action for every parent, for every citizen in this country. We have to make it clear to every elected official in this country. It's time to act. It's time for those who obstruct or delay or block the common sense gun laws. We need to let you know that we will not forget. We can do so much more. We have to do more. Our prayer tonight is those parents lying in bed and trying to figure out, will I be able to sleep again? What do I say to my other children? What happens tomorrow? May God bless the loss of innocent life on this sad day. And may the Lord be near the brokenhearted and save those crushed in spirit.
See, that's heavy what he said right there. May the Lord be with the brokenhearted. Because he basically telling them what he just say, that we have to act. So it goes back into how, I'm gonna put it on right now. This is second Salakia, Wisdom of Solomon, one of my favorite. I always go into this chapter where it says where is it at? Yep, right here. 17, 2 and 17. Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in his end, in the end of him. For if the just man be the son of Yahweh, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. And that's why he just said that the way he said it. May the Lord be with the brokenhearted. Because he basically saying, yeah, we gonna come down on you with great wrath. We about to act like I want everybody to act. You see, because that's what he wants. He wants everybody to act on this. All right. Meaning what? Everybody, meaning the martial law troops, FEMA, these gun laws. All right. It's time for us to make our move toward this this new world order. So now he's saying, may the Lord be with the brokenhearted. Yeah. Because now we're about to, they pretty much want to see if we're going to be protected by the Lord. And again, he went from talking low in the beginning to when he talked about the gun laws and the acts we got to make, he get all hyped up. And then toward the end, he went right back to his low. I feel bad for the people, you know, the parents that are not going to be able to sleep. You see? That's how you know it just be straight bullshit, man.
Because they're going to need a lot of help.
Because they're going to need a lot of help.
May the Lord be near the brokenhearted and save those crushed in spirit, because they're going to need a lot of help.
Let me read that again. Right there. For if the just man be the son of Yahweh, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. Let us condemn him with a shameful death, for by his own saying he shall be respected. All right, but what did Yahweh Bashim Yahushua say? Such things they did imagine and were deceived, for their own wickedness has blinded them. See, their own wickedness has blinded them. Their own, you know, the way they're gonna come upon us, man. That's just gonna backfire on them, man. When the Lord lift up that standard, right?
A lot of our prayers. God love you.
This guy talk about God's sake, God love you, God's name, prayers and all that. And again, the Lord is not in all his thoughts. All right. So you know he's just sweet talking. All right. What did it say? His words were smoother than butter. Let's grab that. But in his heart was war. What is that? Isaiah 55? Psalms 50? No, Isaiah 55. No, I think it's Psalms. Salakia. Psalms 55. Is this, no, I think it is Oh no, it is over here. Psalms 55:21, and it says, "The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil." Yeah, that's why he's speaking soft right there. All right, speaking soft, like he really feel bad for the families that went that lost their children. Which again, like I said in earlier before they cut my ass off, man. There was something I forgot who posted it up on Instagram. I meant to get it, and I forgot who. I didn't do it, but matter of fact, you know what? Give me 1 second. I think I have it right here. Oh yeah, I do got it in my message. Somebody sent it to me. Let me see if I could play it real quick. Yep. Check this out.
Sorry for your loss. You're holding a picture of your daughter. She had just won an honor roll. What do you want people to know about her?
She was just trying to do the right thing. She was just trying to call the cops. This is literally like her worst fear.
She talked about something like this.
So I'm a med aid. So when I arrived on the scene, they saw kids inside. They started bringing the kids out, and I was
Angel Garza talking about his daughter who has died here, 10 years old.
10-year-old Amory Jo Garza was another fourth grader at Robb Elementary.
She was a real good student. She was a very good daughter.
Amory loved to draw, do science experiments, and make people laugh.
She was a perfect daughter, yeah. She was a perfect daughter.
When he heard about the shooting, Alfred Garza III raced to the school. While waiting for news about his own daughter, Garza says he tried to comfort the children who did manage to get out.
They were just overwhelmed.
It's hard to even wrap your mind around something like that. This is the last photo he has of his baby girl, posing proudly with her honor roll certificate just hours before the shooting.
I just want to honor her name. I just want her to be remembered as the type of person that she was.
See? You see what I mean? Two different fathers talking about the same child, yo. That go to show you, man, this devil is slick with what he do, bro. So he over here talking about these children that died. He feel bad, but he really don't, because ain't nothing happened. Ain't none of these kids. That shit was all the psyops, man. If anything, they went really to kill. Actually, no, that was in the Buffalo shooting. But it was all just set up for the what? For the gun control, man. That's why you see all these mass shootings happening all over the place, man. It's just there to bring in their agenda of gun control. You know, like I said, we was reading earlier, man. They said that there's 213 mass shootings. All right, and we're in the 150th day of the year. So that means that there's been a mass shooting every single day, yo. That's a lie, man. Because they're only talking about certain mass shootings right now. Where is these other, let's just say the last 2 weeks, they've been talking about 3-4 different mass shootings that are heavy, that are being spoken about a lot. What about the what about the 146 others that have happened? You see? Because they says 213 and 150, and then we're in the 150 day. That's crazy, man. All fucking bullshit, man. This is Jeremiah 13:17. It says, "For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, because they called thee an outcast, saying, This is Zion, whom no man seeketh after." You see? And the Lord is going to definitely, all right, he going to come and heal us, man. It says, Isaiah 19:14, "The Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit." Beautiful. This is Isaiah 47:9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and the great abundance of thine enchantments. Yeah, see, that's what's coming for Esau, man, because of his lies, all right, and all his witchcraft and sorcery that he does on his left-hand side. See, he gonna lose a lot of children, man. Shalom, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah Barakatah. All right. But again, man, that shit is all bullshit, man. There's not one thing this devil could ever say that he's gonna make me convinced of what he's saying is the truth. Yeah, that was pretty much the point. He ended up walking away, you know. But again, all this is done because they about to bring that straight wrath upon us, man. They about to really start rolling up in your homes. You know, we can't explain it enough. We say it time after time. We sound like a broken record bringing out the same thing over and over and over again. But see, Jake is going to learn once they start running up in these homes, when they start cutting power out, you know, that's when they're going to realize, oh shit, these guys was for real. This is really happening. And by then it's going to be too late. You know, you're supposed to get right with the Lord now before this thing happen, man. You can't get right. You can't get right at the last second when they're about to ring you. They're not even going to ring your doorbell, but as soon as they come barging into that door, knocking your shit down, you can't decide to go look for the Lord right then and there. You're going to be in straps, bro. Straps, bag over your head, thrown into a damn van, thrown into whatever they have ready for you. These FEMA damn buses, all of that, you know? So all this that's being done, man, is psyops. It's psyops, and they really about to come with great wrath, man, among our people. You know, we just, you know, us of the elect, we just got to be patient because we know this devil likes to play around and he likes to throw things out there and wait a little bit and then, you know, throw out some more, have you waiting some more. And we just be sitting here like, man, make this damn move already because we know the move is coming. All right. But that's part of our patience. We got to suffer and wait for it. All right. But that's pretty much the point, you know. Salaki again for anybody that was tuned into the first two lives that got cut off. You know, I'm glad I was able to bring this one out fully. I'm going to erase the other two because the other two was just, they were literally cutting me right off of my feed. But, you know, just be prepared for more psyops and more shootings. I wouldn't be surprised in the next couple of days, you're going to hear some more shootings. You know, the newest one was that Tulsa, you know, that happened today. You know, and it was in the, what was it, in the hospital? It was in a hospital campus, you know, so they know exactly what they're doing, man, to put fear in people's hearts. And these people are going to agree with their gun laws, and we should definitely do something about these guns. But see, these Edomites ain't going to have nothing to do with that. They just going to start what? They're going to bring civil war because they don't want their guns taken away. That's their blessing. They love that blessing, you know. That's like you taking away they baby, you know. But hey, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. Salaki if I, you know, it was more to bring out some edification on what's going on. But Salaki if I was rambling all over the place. But with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, call Allah and La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who were well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akwat that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom. You brothers stay safe. You brothers keep fighting the good fight of faith and enduring in the spirit, as always, staying fervent, enduring as good soldiers of Yahweh Shai. Shalom, shalom. And to the Akwat, you already know, keep staying fervent in the spirit and listening. Shalom, shalom.